nice. Now, you made a strategic decision. We're going for broke here. We're going to, he's testifying, we're presenting evidence, we're taking the bull by the horns, none of this mealy-mouthed reasonable doubt. Our guy didn't do it, we have a story and we're going to tell you. And, you know, that's dangerous because you climb out on a limb, maybe they saw it out from under you, or maybe your client doesn't do a good job of telling his story, maybe he gets chewed up in cross-examination, but it may be his only chance. But once you've made that decision, you did a nice job of turning the DNA evidence into an asset. The problem here, I think, for the defense is that probably the DNA evidence came out first, and now, in reality, Richard's just spinning the story, trying to account for it after the fact. But the way you've presented it, you tell Richard's story first. This is what Richard's going to tell you. And then you say, and the DNA evidence will show, just as Richard told you, that she bled in his house, and that she bled in his trailer. So now it's looking like the DNA evidence is corroborating Richard's story. And that really pulls the teeth on that evidence from the prosecution standpoint. So I thought that was a very nice. Now, the prosecution's going to work to spin those things around and show that when Richard gave that story, he already knew that DNA was found in his house and in his trailer, and he just gave the best story he could to explain away that evidence, and then they'll poke holes in it. But you started off on a very good foot in that explanation, and you've also explained logically why a person in Richard's position would let her in. He's got a nurse there, of course. He's going to give her aid. Makes perfect sense. And where's that guy now? Your alternative suspect? He's gone. I think all that is really very good. You can't say we believe. The attorney's beliefs are not relevant, and you get an objection if you start talking about what you believe. On the other hand, you can communicate absolutely what you believe without saying it. You just say, you know, Richard didn't do this. Richard is innocent. And by the way, the law will tell you he's innocent until proven guilty, and that they can't do because he's innocent. You know, and at least there's plenty of reasonable doubt here. But you just can't, if you use the phrase, we believe, you're going to invite an objection. The evidence will show. If I'm the prosecution in this case, I'm going to be asking for a charge on acting in concert, because I think there's things that are hard to explain unless Richard and this nurse are acting together. And I haven't heard that in any of the prosecution openings. It looks like this nurse exists, unless the neighbor is all wet. And then there's got to be an explanation why this hiding. But it certainly could